Thank you very much. We are also following developing news out of Norwich tonight. The Diocese of Norwich is filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Nearly 60 lawsuits have been filed against the diocese related to abuse allegations. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson spoke with an attorney about what the bankruptcy filing means for the church and for claimants. She is joining us from the digital desk with more. Sharon.
Well, Aaron, the Diocese of Norwich joins dozens of other church organizations across the country that have already filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Officials say the lawsuit damages exceed the church's ability to pay. I spoke with a survivor of church abuse who says this will make it difficult for others to come forward in the future.
It turned my world upside down completely. Then, you know, who do you trust after that?
Gail Howard says she was 17 when she was abused by a pastor at a church in a Chicago suburb. Now she leads SNAP Connecticut, a support network for survivors of church sexual abuse. With more than 400 people in the network across the state, she says very few have been able to file suits because of the statute of limitations.
Only 2 of them were young enough to file a suit. The rest are cut off.
Today, she says the Diocese of Norwich announcing Chapter 11 bankruptcy is another roadblock to justice.
That's admitting defeat, and it's hitting them in the pocketbook.
Our financial and legal advisors who studied our situation for 2 years concluded that a Chapter 11 filing would ensure an equitable settlement for abuse survivors.
The Diocese of Norwich Bishop Michael Coate released this video saying the decision will allow the church to restructure and pay survivors equitably. Dr. Robert Sanders with University of New Haven says filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy allows an organization to stay in business. However, it could limit how much a claimant receives, depending on what an attorney and judge think is best to allow the organization to stay afloat.
Claims will eventually come to the master, and the master will make some type of recommendation to the judge, to the court, about how they should be handled.
Survivors will still be able to file suits, but after the bankruptcy case has been closed, it can be more difficult for them to seek compensation.
Come after the ending, the court's immediate answer is no, you're outside. So they would then have to get leave of the court.
Howard says some of the survivors she works with are from Norwich. She says healing is a lifetime process beyond financial compensation.
If the court steps forward and says, no, it wasn't you, it was this institution, okay? They did it. They're the ones in the wrong. You want that recognition. That's more important than the money.
In 2019, the Diocese of Norwich named 43 priests who had allegations of abuse named against them. They paid $900,000 that year to settle a lawsuit. Live at the digital desk tonight, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Sharon, thank you very much. And for everything you need to know about the decision, just download the Channel 3 app.
Now to some news tonight at 11 from Guilford, where tonight a man is facing animal cruelty charges after police say they